Alright. Oh! Oh! Don't die. What is it? The savage song. The more the merrier. The more the merrier, right? I can't talk. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pat, and today I am bringing you guys my October TBR. So for the month of October, most of the books that I'm going to read are actually books that I was planning on reading back in September, but we have some new books, so I will get those out of the way immediately so we can talk about the new books that I will be reading. The first book I have here is The Dreadful Tale of Prosper Redding by Alexandra Bracken. I hope that I'll get to read this month because it's like the perfect October Halloween-ish read. But yeah. The next book is Never Walk Awake by Marisha Pezel. I read her the Night Film book about 2 months ago, and I really enjoyed her writing style, and I really enjoyed that book. And this has sort of a similar feel, but that one, Night Film, is more of an adult book, and this one is young adult. So I'm really excited how her writing is going to translate into young adult world-ish. But I have high hopes for this one because she writes really moody, mysterious kind of worlds really well. Well, from the book that I read, but yeah, I hope I get to read this month. The next one that I'm planning to read is The Miseducation of Cameron Post by Emily M. Danforth. This one has a movie that came out already, I think, or is coming out soon. But yeah, this also is pretty popular around YouTube. This is about Cameron Post, whose parents died in a car crash, and Cam is forced to move in with her conservative aunt, and when her aunt finds out that she's lesbian, or is she bisexual? Yeah, I'm not sure, but because of that, she was sent to a Reformation camp, I believe, or a Reformation school to try and fix her. I'm really excited for this one. I'm probably going to see the movie after I read this. The next two books are My Lady Jane, and My Plain Jane. My Lady Jane is about Jane Grey, and My Plain Jane is about Jane Eyre. These are retellings of Jane Grey's story and Jane Eyre's story. It's kind of, well, because these are set in in the past, you would think that it would be written that way, but I heard that it has a very contemporary kind of feel because it's a retelling, and there's a lot more than just the usual stuff that goes around during that time. I guess it's similar to A Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. The next two books are actually part of a series as well, and those are For the Exiles and Quintana of Charin. I'm not sure how to say that actually, but yeah, by Melina Marchetta. I read Pelican of the Rock last month. I'm currently reading For the Exiles, and I am really enjoying it so far. I had some issues with the first book with Melina Marchetta's writing. I talked about that on my September wrap-up. If you want to see that, I will link it somewhere here and at the end of the video. I haven't been reading a lot of it. I'm only 56 pages in, but I'm really excited to see where this goes because the premise sounds so interesting. This is now following Froy of the Exiles, Froy from the first book, and his adventure, his romance and story adventure. I'm really excited because he is a very interesting character, especially with what happened in the first book, and now who he had become at the end of that book and in this book, because this is set 3 years after what happened in Pelican of the Rock. So I'm really excited to see how his character developed and how his character is going to be after 3 years of what happened. And so far I'm really liking it. I'm only 56 pages and I have like 400 more to go, 500 more to go, 500 plus more to go, but high hopes for this one. Definitely will be reading Quintana of Charin after. Charin? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Alright, moving on to the new books that I wasn't planning on September, but I am planning on reading this month. The first one is The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. This is actually my sister's copy because mine is still on its way. I haven't picked it up from the library actually. Well, it's on the library already. I have to pick it up. I just need to pick it up. This one has a movie coming out, or has it come out? But yeah, this is about, I actually don't know the name of the character, but she witnesses, Star Carter. She witnesses her best friend getting shot by the police for no reason except that his friend is black. So, and that's talking about, so it's basically about that. Racism. I'm really excited to read this. We'll definitely watch the movie after. My sister says it's intense. Did she say it is intense? I think she liked it so far. Yeah. She's only... How many pages are you in? She's only 44 pages in of... How many pages are these? 444. So she has 400 more pages to go. But so far she's liking it. The next book also has been going around YouTube for a while. Even now. And that is Uprooted by Naomi Novik. I'm so excited for this one. This is a retelling of Beauty and the Beast? Was it? I think so. Yeah. And the next one, Spinning Silver, is a retelling of Rumpelstiltskin. So yeah, I'm really excited for this one. I love fairy tale retelling books because I personally really love fairy tales. I still watch Disney at the age of 22 and enjoy them a lot. But yeah, I love retellings, and sometimes even when retellings aren't really good or did anything original, I still love them. They're one of my guilty pleasures when it comes to reading. I love retellings. So I'm really excited to read this one. I heard that this one is better than the next book, which is Spinning Silver, so I'm not so sure, but I am definitely going to read the next book soon. I have sort of high expectations, but I don't want to have high expectations, you know, because the second book, not a lot of people love it, so. The next book just came out this month, and that is City of Ghosts by Victoria Schwab. This time, Victoria Schwab, if you don't know her, she's the author of Vicious and Vengeful and Shades of Magic series. And this Savage Song, I love those books. Okay, I haven't read Vengeful. I haven't read the Shades of Magic series yet, but Victoria Schwab's writing is amazing. I love her writing. Two of my most favorite books, definitely for this whole year, is The Savage Song and A Dark Duet. So I'm really excited to read this one. This one is a middle grade book, not an adult / young adult, just like her other books. I just watched actually Reagan's wrap up for September, and I heard she missed Victoria Schwab's eerie vibe of writing, that style, in this book. So I kind of got disappointed by that, but I guess I'm gonna go into this book with a lot less hype and a lot less high expectations, so maybe I will like it better. We'll see. The next one I am so excited about. I thought this was going to be the last book. I thought it was going to be just a trilogy of this series, and it turns out it's a quartet. But that is Two Dark Reigns by Kendra Blake. I am so excited. Three Dark Crowns is one of my most favorite books last year. If not my most favorite book last year. Or was it 2 years ago? I can't remember. But I love her books. Like, usually when you're reading a book, the first the first book is like amazing, and the second book is like, it sort of fell flat from your expectations, your high expectations, especially after reading the first book. But the second book, no. So if you haven't picked the series up, you need to pick it up. But I guess you can wait a few more months because the fourth book is coming out next year and you have to wait a year before it comes out, but still, I really thought this was gonna be the last book, but I guess the more the merrier, right? I am going to read the novella, The Queen of Fenburn, The Queens of Fenburn, this month if I can get it from the library. I'm very positive because no one has holds on it. Like, copies are available, so I'm very positive on that. But yeah, I'm very excited for this one. Alright, the last book that I don't have on hand. It's with The Hate You Give. I haven't gotten from the library yet, and that is Restore Me by Ted Mafi, the fourth unexpected book from the Shatter Me trilogy, which now is the series. I think Restore Me happens a few years after the events of, what's the last book? Shatter Me, Ignite Me. I can't remember. Is it Ignite Me? I can't, but I really enjoyed that book, those books. I enjoyed those series. I was planning on reading Furthermore last month, but I didn't get to it, so I might have to read that next month, not this month, because I returned it on to the library already. I'm just gonna have to read that in the next few months, but I'm more excited for reading Restore Me because I love the Shatter Me series so much. So yeah, I'm on my way to pick that up. Hopefully tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, that is it for my TBR this month. Still a lot of books. I am hoping I get to read all of them. It's definitely a lot less than last month's books because I now know that I won't have a lot of time reading. So I just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and maybe 13 books this month. Hopefully I get to finish all of them. I just need to read, I guess, 3 per week, which I hope I can do. Anyway, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have read these books, tell me what you think, and please don't spoil me. And I will see you guys on my next video. You can check out some of my old videos right here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye!